friends. We'll be talking about protein synthesis. So, yeah, we'll be talking about the chemistry of proteins. Yeah, so let me take the pencil first. So, what is the so we'll talk about the introduction first, introduction of proteins. Then we'll go for the general nature of proteins, amino acids, classification of amino acids, and we'll see all the type of classification and importance of amino acids, why amino acids are needed in your body. So proteins are linear chain of amino acids. You know what a protein is? A protein is like this or something. So what is it? If you zoom into it, you would see amino acids arranged in a chain formation, and this formation is called a protein. So proteins are lined a linear chain of amino acids linked together by peptide bonds, and these bonds are called peptide bonds. One peptide bond links between two amino acids. So the general nature of amino acids, there are in our body there are 20 amino acids in nature, and they have a carboxylic group and amine group. They have an R group too. So as you can see from here, you have a carbon, you have a carboxylic group, you have a amine group, you have a R group, and you have H, a hydrogen atom. And based on these, now we can come to a classification of amino acids. So amino acids are classified under as chemical nature, structural, based on chemical nature, based on structural, based on nutritional requirements, based on metabolic products, based on polarity. Now let us see the classification of amino acids based on chemical nature. So yeah, so there are neutral amino acids, acidic amino acids, you have basic amino acids. So these are the amino acids you have. So what are neutral amino acids? Neutral amino acids are the acids in a solution, amino acids which are neutral in solution. Okay, amino acids which are neutral inside the solutions are called neutral amino acids. Example here: glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, serine, threonine, cysteine, and many more. These are your neutral amino acids. The acidic amino acids are to aspartate and glutamic acid. So these form acidic parts in the in the solution. They form acidic. These are acidics in solution and are monoamine dicarboxylic because they are dicarboxylic. And if you see here, monoamine monocarboxylic acids. Monocarboxylic acids are generally not acidic nor basic. These are neutral, whereas you can see dicarboxylic acid, these it has an extra carboxylic group, so you can call them as acids. Acidic in nature, you have these two examples, aspartic acid and glutamic acid. The next is your basic amino acid. The basic amino acids are lysine, arginine, histidine. These are basic because when they are dissolved in the solution they form diamino monocarboxylic acids. So here single carboxylic group is there, and here two amine groups are there, and you have single carboxylic group. Whereas here you can see mono, so single amine and single carboxylic group. So these two cancel each other and form neutral, whereas say single amine group and two carboxylic group dominating one, so forms acidic. Here this is dominating, so forms basic amino acids. Now based on the chemical structure of the side chain, based on the chemical structure, these are classified into some 7 types, and these are here aliphatic amino acids, hydroxy amino acids, sulfur containing amino acids, dicarboxylic acids, their amides, and diamino acids, aromatic amino acids, amino acids, and heterocyclic acids. So let's come to each and every one individually. Amino acids having aliphatic chain. These have aliphatic chains. So these are arranged in an aliphatic chain-like manner. So these are called aliphatic amino acids. Your examples are glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine. Hydroxylic amino acids. These have hydroxyl group as a side chain. So they are called as hydroxylic amino acids. Threonine, serine, tyrosine. Sulfur containing amino acids have sulfur in their side chain, so you call them sulfur, and the examples are cysteine and methionine. Like carboxylic acids and amides are because they have amino groups, because they are having carboxylic group on their side chain, so they are called as dicarboxylic acids. Glutamic acid, glutamine, aspartic acid, asparagine. Diamino acids, these have amine group as a side chain: leucine, arginine, histidine. Aromatic amino acids, you know your aromatic amino acids are phenylalanine, tryptophan, and tyrosine. Amino acid containing aromatic ring. These amino acids contain your aromatic ring, the benzene ring, those rings. Amino acids are the acids which contains your immuno group. So based on that, you call those as amino acids or heterocyclic acids. So the another type of classification is based on nutritional classification. Essential amino acids, non-essential, and semi-essential amino acids. So there are 10 essential amino acids, there are 10 non-essential, and 2 semi-essential, which are, we'll discuss about it. What does it do? So these are you have to actually memorize these. Essential and non-essential are these. So just go through them. I won't be taking so much time in explaining them. Just read them, memorize them. And fourth is based on the metabolic activity of your amino acids. So these amino acids are glucogenic and these amino acids are ketogenic. So they undergo ketone body reactions, they undergo glucose reactions, and some of them are both ketogenic and glucogenic. So based on this classification, they have been classified under metabolic classifications. Okay, and then the fifth classification is based on the polarity or nature of the amino acid chain. So your amino acids are hydrophilic and hydrophobic, polar and non-polar. So they have polar have negative charge, positive charge, uncharged, when non-polar have aliphatic change, aromatic change. Based on those, you have these examples and try them to memorize. So what is the importance of amino acids? Yeah, so amino acids helps in the formation of proteins, formation of glucose as we saw in the glucogenic amino acids, also ketone bodies and ketogenic amino acids. Amino acids after forming proteins can form enzyme. Transport, yeah, amino acids helps in transport and storage form of ammonia. It acts as a buffer, detoxification reaction, formation of biological important compounds. So these are your